Hey, greetings everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I can bring that up. Greetings, 1, 2, 3. Greetings, 1, 2, 3. Greetings, Banana Green Gables. Have you been listening to any of the IF Festival? So I was trying to feed some stuff in from the International the Improvisers Festival that's happening. Started at 8 yesterday and goes on for 24 hours. There's improvisers from all over the world sent in their videos, and it just turns out that the band that Mrs. Hall and I have called Pama was performing this hour during the Mannlicher Carcano Radio Hour. So I was trying to catch it and stream it but I missed that. But I did feed in some other stuff into from that.
But wasn't Mrs. Hall joining the? Isn't Mrs. Hall here? She's here. She's here now. She came after she saw the Pama. Great to see you back among the living, Mrs. Hall.
Hello, Mrs. Hall.
Life is on the Mannlicher Carcano Radio Hour.
That's
everything else is waitressing.
got a dizzy hoe in the club, bitch. I swear they always. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Eventually, we can bring those samples back to Earth and determine for the very first time the life exists on Mars.
In less than an hour, NASA's 300 million mile journey from America's shore to Jezero crater on Mars will begin with the launch of this Atlas V rocket into space. And at the top of that rocket, the beautiful sunrise, shrouded by that protective fairing, is the Perseverance rover headed to Mars, ready to ride a column of fiery smoke on its way to the red planet. What a beautiful morning here on the Space Coast. Welcome, everyone. Behind us, the star of the show. This is a life-size mock-up of the Perseverance rover, just like the one we are launching in space. Hi, everyone. Nervous, but I always get confident they're going through the script. I'm a little nervous, but I always get nervous before all of them. How are you doing? I'm a little nervous, but I always get nervous before all of them. I'm a little nervous, but I always get nervous before all of my 400 launches. They're calm, they're confident, they're going through the script. I'm a little nervous, but I always get nervous before all of my 400. How are you doing? I'm a little nervous, but I always get nervous before all of my 400 launches. I'm a little nervous, but I always
Sign of the cross and this benediction, faith and power, health and happiness be with you. You are a king of the world. God bless you and strengthen your mind and body. So go this peace. Will you come with me for a few minutes into the mental, spiritual world and dwell in the cathedral of the soul? You do not find it difficult to put yourself into the thought world, to think. It is just as easy to go into the cosmic world, to dwell there in spirit for a few minutes. It is like lifting the gaze of your eyes upward from the things around you to the blue heavens above. Now, close your eyes. Sit comfortably and relax.
Vehicle internal.
1 minute 55.
Launch sequencer start.
1 minute 50.
Securing Centaur leak stack.
Securing Centaur LO2.
Fueling is
1
wrapped
minute
up.
40.
The fueling is wrapped up. Teams launch conductor sequence is ready to go. They're getting ready to turn the vehicle over to auto sequence at T-minus 31 seconds. So that's big. They're getting done here. At T-minus 25 seconds, we will hear the team give their final goes that everything is ready and the launch vehicle is ready to lift off for this mission.
STS count
1 minute 50.
DCS for launch.
Public safety. This is there you see on your screen a beautiful shot. A sky. There's a little wind happening. Be able to see the wind, the trail that being Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. Engine ignition. 2, 1, 0. And liftoff. As the countdown to Mars continues, the perseverance of humanity launching the next generation of robotic explorers to the red planet. Camus continues. The perseverance of humanity was launched in the next generation of abiding explorers to red planets.
Now to you about the video.
There's Tony Conrad up for you too.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've met him. Weirdly, small world. And I put some of his kids' turntable things on in a children's audio art show I curated.
Oh, cool! Yeah, I missed.
You know that crazy album?
Together. Yeah, we worked together in SUNY Buffalo, so you know. Yeah, he's hugely missed there.
Where is he?
He died.
Oh, he died. Oh.
Yeah. Uncle, the last time we went to Electric Eclectics.
Here he is.
Oh yeah.
That's when.
Oh right, there was a memorial to him at Electric Eclectics.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Tell us a memory of Tony Conrad.
Oh my God.
In Georgian Bay.
So we went swimming together in Georgian Bay, and he was like a seal.
Really?
Remember.
Where did he grow up?
He's from New York. He used to play with the Velvet Underground back in the day one.
Wow.
Was that in pools a lot? Swimming pools?
Yeah.
Where did he learn to swim like a seal?
I guess in the sewers of New York.
YMCA or something?
The sewers of New York, probably.
The gutter. In the gutter. We're all artists along.
Young money is if you didn't know.
Ooh. Storm coming out.
Coming!
There's a storm coming.
Coming.
There's this doctor,
I sense there's a storm coming.
Alice, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. Storm coming. Storm coming too. The storm is coming, princess. A storm is coming. Our storm. There's a fucking storm coming, man. Storm's coming. Storm's coming. Storm's coming. The great storm is coming. The storm is coming.
There is a storm coming.
Hey, Cody, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming, Frank. Storm coming, kids. Step inside. You can't sleep outside. There's a storm coming. Are you all looking around? There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming.
It's a trap! It's a trap. 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 Pluto, it's a trap. Yeah, no kidding. Some burgers there. A trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Get out. It's a trap. Get out. It's a trap. Are you playing? It's a trap. It's a what? It's a trap. 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 A pizza with that variety of cheese is a culinary impossibility. Remember the part where it's a trap? It's a trap. 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 Maybe it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap, sir. Don't go in there, General. It's a trap. 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 No, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. What is it? It's a trap. It's a trap. Yes, we're trapped. Trap. Got your ass a trap. Killers, we set traps for a living. Of course, it's a trap. I'm sorry, it's a trap. Don't talk. Don't shoot. It's a trap. It's still a trap. It's 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 a trap. Trap. We should catch possums that way back home. You fool them into feeling real safe and it's out. It's a trap. You trap you with whistles. You catch with whistles. What to do? It's a trap. The most common trap is to not give you anything. Most things like maybe you do. Trap. The most common is when you ain't getting any at all. That's the trap. It's a trap!
Looking for beats. I want you to stop because I don't know if you know this, but even though most of the beats say free in front of it, there's not even on. What I want to do is if you click the free for-profit beats, untagged, licensing, guys, distribute your songs on Spotify, iTunes. You keep your royalties too, so you can go real big on that. I'm fine with that. Now, all you gotta do is click there. I'm gonna send you my best beats. I'm gonna send you some information on how to do
Look at the time. I think that's a wrap. The what? Camus. A rap sheet.